Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about professions. We're also going to learn how to use the articles a, an, and the. What is a profession? So a profession is something that we learn, that we study, and we can define it as any type of work that needs special training or education. Let's see a couple of examples about different professions. The first one, an accountant. An accountant is a person that works with the money and accounts of a company. An administrator, a person who manages a business. An architect, a person that designs buildings and houses. An engineer. An engineer is a person who designs, builds, or maintains engines, machines, or public works. A lawyer. A lawyer is a person that defends people in court and gives legal advice. A psychologist, which is a person that studies the mind, emotions, and behavior. And a teacher, a person that passes knowledge to students, usually at school. So here we have other examples. An actor, an artist, an athlete, an engineer, a businessman or a businesswoman, a doctor, a nurse, a singer, a student, a teacher, a writer. For professions, we can talk about it. Personal information. For example, I can say I am a teacher, my husband is an engineer, my brother is a singer, my cousin is a doctor. If you have paid close attention, I've used the articles a and an when I refer to different professions. So what is an article? An article is a word used to modify a noun, which is a person, place, object, or idea. We have two different types of articles. We have the indefinite articles and the definite article. The indefinite articles are the ones I've used so far. I've used a or an, and they are used to refer to a noun but not specific. So I can say a psychologist, I can say an accountant, I can say a teacher. It is an indefinite article because it's not specific. Then we have the definite article, which is the. When we use the or the, we're referring to a specific noun. So for example, I can say the teacher, I can say the engineer. I'm referring to someone specifically. When do we use a or an? We use a before words that begin with a consonant sound. So for example, we say a dog, a fish, a university, a utopia. If we're talking about careers, I would say a teacher, a lawyer, no sé cuáles son los otros dos. A psychologist, or I can say a student. We use an before words that begin with a vowel sound. For example, an ice cream, an element, an honor, an apple. And if we're referring it to professions, we would say an accountant, an administrator, an engineer, or an architect. When do we use the? Remember, we use the when we're talking about something or someone specific. So we use the before words that are either singular or plural and begin with either a consonant or a vowel. So for example, we would say the books, the lawyers, the umbrellas, or the teachers. So to summarize, we use a and an when we're referring to something that is not specific. And we use the when we refer to something specific. So we use a and an when we do not know who or what you are talking about. And you use the when you and the other people know who or what you are talking about. Let's see this following chart so we can see the profession and what article we have to use if we use either a or an. So the first one, architect. Architect starts with an a sound, a vowel sound. So we use an architect. Administrator, we use an administrator. Accountant, an accountant. Engineer, an engineer. Lawyer, a lawyer. It starts with a consonant sound. Psychologist, a psychologist. University teacher, we use a university teacher. Please note here the last example, we have a university teacher. University starts with a vowel, but the sound, if you pay close attention, it sounds like a consonant sound. You said university, like in U, like a Y. So that's why we say a university teacher and we don't say an university teacher. So as you can see, there are a wide variety of professions. It depends what you study or what you work in. We use different articles depending on the sound of the profession. So for example, we say an accountant or we say a lawyer. So remember, we use a and an as an indefinite article when we don't know what we're talking or who are we talking about. And we use the when we know who are we talking about.